They football me so hard from Nigeria that I come and fall in the UAE. This is Allah's work. Allah. So the African, his belief in God. He believes in God Almighty. Now these people in Sudan, I went there and I got the visa, but I got so much more than that, wallah, so much more. This is Allah's ways. He wants to teach me things, and I learned so much. Before going to Nigeria, to Sudan, again, the sickness of mine. I must learn the language of the Dinka, the guy who's fighting us. I want to speak his language. And I don't know if there is a single Sudanese who will recognize this language I'm speaking now. If there's a single Sudanese, I want him to say that he knows what I'm talking about. Say, apiat abasin, wiyakilik ith, apiat inunuk wik, tijal an, nasha jil, kedujil ashibu inunuk wik, kunalar ikabatuj inunuk wik. Any Sudanese recognize that? Any Sudanese? Well, in Sudan they didn't. When I land in Khartoum, I go to the Hilton Hotel, I go to the reception. I says, you know, I was trying to learn your language. He said, yes. No, that's my approach. Anyway, I go to Kenya, I get stranded there. Usually 24 hours. It's hell, especially for the South African, it's hell. What am I to do? I get stranded. My plane is coming down, and I see the connecting flight just taking off. What can I do? 24 hours. Again, it happens like that. What do I do for 24 hours? What can I do? So I said, right, I'm going to make life miserable for these people. I'll make them to pay. So I learned Swahili. I learned Swahili. Wagua roho hainang wili na mifupa. Kama navion yona mimigua nayo. Stand. You're speaking my language. He wants to know what is all this about. Why? Wait, from the Bible. He said, yes, from the Bible. What's the story? No, 2 hours lecturing to him. That's my pastime. So I want to go to Sudan. I said, right, this language of the Dinka, I want to learn that. I want to see if I can meet General Garang. I want to talk to him in his language. Tell him something, man. Compliment I pay to him in his language. Then maybe he might listen to me. Say, this guy he's a good fellow. Look, he's talking my language. So I got the Dinka Bible and I learned. So I go to this reception. I said, you know, I learned your language. He said, yes. I said, listen. Say, apiat abathin, wiyakilik ith, apiat inunuk wik, tijal an, nasha jil, kedujil ashibu inunuk wik, kunalar ikabatuj inunuk wik. He said, no. That's not my language. Of course, his language is Arabic, you see. He said, no, that's the Dinka fellow there. You know, the porter. That's his language. I said, okay. So I go to the Dinka. I said, you know, I was trying to learn your language. I want to learn, I want to find out something about, to talk to them. How can you talk to him? He said, that guy's a Dinka. As soon as I go and say, you Dinka, he thinks you want to fight with him. Because we are at war. As soon as this guy here is not an African, and he's asking, are you a Dinka? It means now he's looking for trouble. No, you don't do that. So I said, you know, I go to him. I said, you know, I was trying to learn your language. He said, yes. So I rattled it off. He's very impressed. He made some correction in the pronunciation. Jazakallah. Then I said, you people, before the white man came, did you people believe in God? He said, yes. I said, what's his name? What is the name of God in your language? He said, Nihalik. Nihalik. It was very difficult to pronounce. Very strange. Now I'm pronouncing it. It took me a long time to memorize that word. Nihalik. So I said, this Nihalik, have you got a statue of him? He says, no. I said, why? Couldn't you people make out of wood or of clay the shape of a man or a monkey or an elephant or a snake? He said, yes. Then why didn't you make a statue of your Nihalik, your God? He says, sir, how can you make a statue of light? He's light. What is he telling you? So Allahu nuru samawati wal ard. He's a Muslim. He doesn't know. He's got the wrong label on. But now the Christian has Christianized him. Taken him away from Nihalik, taken him away from Umvelingangi or Tika or Modimu, is taken away from the real God and make them to worship Jesus Christ. We have done nothing, really. We say, in this battle, we need to make a start. And I need the help of my brethren from Abu Dhabi. That I want you to help me with this 1 million Zulu Qurans. And this one here costs $2 each. You, my brothers, also, you feel like paying for one, you can, I don't know how, but you can pay for one, you can pay for 5, you can pay for 10, but really I'm looking for, people to say, right, go and do the job, man. Go and do the job. That is what I want. So with these words, my dear Mr. Chairman, brothers and sisters, Africa is for Islam and Islam is for Africa. But the Westerner, he has exploited the situation and he has created monsters for us in Nigeria, in the Sudan, everywhere they have created monsters for us. In East Africa, the non-Muslim African is told that these Arabs are slave traders. Anybody you open your mouth is a slave trader. He's come in a saintly guise now, but he's a slave trader. He is an exploiter. He's this, he's that. We have to learn to change the hearts and minds of these people, make them our own. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. The mic's there.
في هناك ميكروفونات موزعة حول المقاعد، أي أخ يرغب في أن يطرح سؤال أرجو أن يرفع يده حتى نعطيه فرصة. هذا هو الإمكان. والأخ يبغى الميكروفون قدامكم من سبب الوجه. تعرف عنك أحسن.
It looks like...
I can't speak loudly.
You know Arabic?
No.
No. لحظة هو اللي بيسأل.
Just I hope that your disease in learning language will come to Arabic. Not in only the Quran, but in speaking just to take more benefit. Why? Have you any medicine for not learning Arabic? You have a disease of learning language.
No, I have developed that. The question was, actually it's a comment, a suggestion, that if I have this disease of learning different languages, what about Arabic? Because I can't speak Arabic. That's a fact. It's a fact is I can't speak Arabic. But for this job, I have done a homework. For this job, what I'm doing. Why I don't speak Arabic, there's a big story. Why? What happens? Why is it that all the known Arabs, they can read the Quran, the Hafiz al-Quran, they can recite like Basit, but they don't understand one word. Why? Then, if you are an Arab, I'm going to put it around your neck, that you are responsible for all that. But that's a different story. I wanted to go to America. It's when I was going to America in 1977, somewhere around there. I said, right, what new language can I learn? You see, that's how what new language can I learn? So I'm thinking, Americans speak English. Maybe the Red Indians also speak English. So I said, yes, I might meet some Arabs there, Arab Christians. So I went and bought the Arabic Bible. And I learned Arabic from the Bible. And I show you how useful it is. I learned it. Right, and I go to America. I'm lecturing city to city, and there is a lull in the program. So they suggest to me, for a little holiday, you can go to Canada for a weekend. I said, okay. So I go to Canada, and they take me to Hamilton, Niagara Falls, and to Hamilton University. If you are there, they say, what about a talk? I said, right. So they arrange a lecture in a hall like this at the university. At the end of the lecture, question and answers. That's my usual thing. I love to answer your questions. You see, I don't want to push things down people's throats and run away. All right, I give you a fighting chance to come back. So, question time, question.